So it's about time that I took a deep dive into this fragrance. I've pretty much talked about it since I got it. I've talked about it on my lives, and now it's time for me to do a full review, tell you what I get from it, how long it lasts, all of that, give you the full review, and that is for Prada Lhomme Intense. So without further ado, cue the intro.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Alright my dudes, welcome back to my channel. This is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, coming back with another video. Before I get into the video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications. Always does help out my channel, and it only takes a minute. So again, this fragrance is discontinued. You can still find it popping up here and there on different retailers, and if you always check my community tab, if I find it, I will definitely post it there. I got it for $48 on Nordstrom Rack only 2 weeks ago, so that was quite a steal, especially because the fragrance is worth about $115. And now that it's discontinued, the prices are just going to go up and up to probably well over $200 because of how good the fragrance is. And again, from the house of Prada, it is Prada Lhomme Intense. If you guys were on my live 2 or 3 weeks ago, that's when I got this bottle. I've been wearing it every night since, even though it is warmer outside, and this is more of a fall, winter, and early spring type fragrance. I just wanted to get the most information, and not only that, I love it, my wife loves it. And it is an iris fragrance. Even though I usually don't like powdery iris fragrances, this is a killer. It's up there with the likes of Dior Homme Intense, Valentino Uomo, some of my favorite fragrances. So when I smelled this on the live, I even said this is in my top 5 for sure. Again, I got this for $48. If you can see the presentation, the box isn't that much different than the bottle. It's a hefty bottle. It has this glossy front and this patterned back. It is really nice and heavy. It has a removable click-on cap. It says Prada Milano in silver, and then it has the batch code on the bottom. And really, other than that, it's an eau de parfum. Not much other information that you need to know. So I'm going to show you the atomizer as well. Really nice, just as all the other Prada Lhommes are. And it smells really good. I will give you the note breakdown first. The top note is iris, the mid note is amber and patchouli, and the base notes are tonka, leather, and sandalwood. So as soon as you spray this fragrance on, you immediately get hit in the face with that powdery iris, with a mixture of this creamy vanilla. So I know it doesn't make sense when you say powder and creaminess, but you do. It's a creamy vanilla mixed with a powdery iris, and they really do blend very nicely together. Again, it reminds me of fragrances like Dior Homme Intense and Valentino Uomo, but both of those have this cocoa or cacao note in them where they give this like chocolatey vibe. And this one, if you took that chocolatey vibe and you took it out and you added in some of this beautiful leather, that's what you get in place of the other two. And then you could definitely say that's what this fragrance is. It's Prada's take on the Dior Homme Intense and the Valentino Uomo type fragrances with that leather note, not the cacao. It is really nice. Honestly, I like it better than those other two. It depends on if you like the Dior Homme DNA or the Prada Lhomme DNA, because that's pretty much the difference between the two. I like this a lot. It is a multi-versatile fragrance. It's one that you can wear at formally, you can wear it casually, you can wear it to the office. It's office safe, even though it is intense. Prada Lhomme Intense. It's not too intense where it's going to offend anybody, but with that said, it still will project and people will still get their nose on it really nicely. So as far as the performance is concerned, I get about 8 to 9 hours every single time on this fragrance, and it's always 8 to 9 hours no matter what. I also get about 3 hours of about above average projection. I would say about an arm and a half length, maybe a little bit more than that. And then after that, it kind of comes down to a personal bubble. Not really a skin scent until about hour 5 or 6. Then it becomes a skin scent. But it is a beautiful fragrance. It's one that I'm going to be wearing again. So you get, I didn't even finish on telling you what it smells like because I'm so interested in this fragrance. So again, in the opening, you get that powdery iris mixed with a bit of that creamy vanilla and a touch of leather. Also, from the opening to the dry down, you get this nice resinous amber which provides this sweet and warmness to it. And that amber really does come out more when you get to the dry down. So once you get to the dry down, the powdery iris is going to stay as the main player in the fragrance pretty much the whole time. Also, that vanilla, that creamy vanilla, will then mix in even more as you get to the dry down, while adding in some of that sandalwood to give it this fresh aromatic feel, as well as that leather. It's going to just come up more along with that amber. It's going to be like a sweet powdery iris leather vanilla mixture. It's a really nice the way they blend together. It really doesn't feel like there's that many notes in it until you actually get your nose on it a bunch, but it is really nice. From the opening to the dry down, it doesn't change too drastically outside of that leather and the woods coming in. And again, it's not that much. Really, the main players in the fragrance are the iris, the vanilla, and the amber. And it's just one of those fragrances that if you smell it, no matter who you are, what kind of fragrances you like, this is going to be a fragrance that is going to either be good or great for you, no matter what. It is that good of a fragrance. I definitely think you should get your nose on it. It's the best in the line by far. I think it's definitely better than the original Prada Lhomme. I think that's more of a generic, lazy fragrance just for the office, but that's just my opinion. It is the best office fragrance out there, don't get me wrong, it's still good, but I do like this a lot better. Then there's Prada Lhomme Low and Water Splash, but I think those are way far and away. This is number one, the original is number two, and then Low and Water Splash. Although they are good fragrances, they don't compare to the Intense. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know, but I wanted to do a quick full review on this because of how good it is. I will revisit it when we get closer to the fall and to the winter, but this is Prada Lhomme Intense. I was really excited to pick it up. I'm probably going to do a decant sample of it so somebody can try it out there soon, but let me know what you guys think of it. If you tried it, if you are interested in it, comment below, and I'll be back with another one.